Well, hello world. My name is Tony, and this is TonyLiveTV.com. Here I am, way down here in the left-hand corner of your screen. I don't want to waste your time, so let's get started. I've got a lot of updates. Now, before we get going, you see these people over here? Those are the people that are donating. They're clicking on that donate button right there. I'm not out in the garage like I usually am. I'm right here in my studio. If you stick around, I'll show it to you later. Update number 1, playlists. YouTube removed the playlist overlay for embedded playlists. So I had to figure out a way to put that feature back in and at the same time improve that functionality. The playlist feature you'll notice is over here in the bottom right-hand corner of the TonyLiveTV.com website. It's available on any web page where there's embedded videos. And when you click on that, it will open up the playlist for that particular web page. Let's move on to the inside of the website. Let's go ahead and click on any model. I'm going to click on the 560 SL. So now I'm at the 560 SL page. Here is the playlist. Now this is my entire playlist, and you can search it. You see this? It is now searchable. Isn't that worth a donate? You see that donate button right there? Click on that donate button. You know, if my website's helping you out, help me out. Instead of going through all the playlists like YouTube would have had us do in the past, you can go ahead and search in here. So let's say you need to find out how the vacuum lines are going. All right, there you go, vacuum. So here's everything to do with vacuum. All my videos on vacuum. So you have how to pull a real vacuum. That's for the AC system. Then the HVAC vacuum element, vacuum pods, whatever you want to call them. New injectors and the vacuum leak test. Connecting the engine vacuum lines, the intake vacuum lines. That is a feature in itself worth clicking that donate button. I'm telling you, it sure is for me. Moving on. Let me explain. Do you see right here? This is the title of the playlist at the top. And this is the owner of the playlist. And in this particular case, that owner is me. But it doesn't have to be me. That's another great feature worth clicking on that donate button. And I'll show you why. Let's say, for example, we did do a search and we searched out something like timing. And you click on that. It'll start the video. I don't close this because you can see, oh, maybe that wasn't the one I wanted. I wanted this one, right? A timing cover. I clicked the wrong one. So you're there. It'll show you up here that you're on video number 97 of my 176. It's all filtered, so you only have to see the filtered results. And if you close this and watch the video, it's still there when you open it back up. That filter's still there, still shows you what number you're on. To clear this, you just simply clear that. But you're still on video 97. As you can tell, if we go down here and find it, you're still on video 97 of 176. Let's talk about your own playlist or anyone's playlist or links or whatever it is. You can actually click on this here, open link, and then paste in the YouTube video URL. All YouTube videos will open up right in here. There it is. This is a playlist. Now here, this is a limitation that I wanted to talk about. My playlist that I have is unlimited. So if I made a 5,000 video playlist, in this particular case, some of them are hidden. If you go check their channel, they've hidden some for some reason, but they have to the public available 2,807 in this playlist. I'm only going to show you 200 of them. That's all I'm going to show you, and that's all that's going to be searchable, because I don't want to become the front-end hub of the searchable playlist guy on the internet. This is for you. So you can go ahead and create your own playlist. Now, this is a instrument cluster playlist. This happens to be my playlist, which is available here. And of course, anyone, you can just make your own playlist, and here you are. There's your instrument cluster playlist, and you can search through that instrument cluster playlist if you want. One thing you're going to notice is as you're jumping around these different playlists and different videos, You can even sit here and watch a live video event. As a matter of fact, now I don't want to get any copyright, so I'm going to click on that. So you can watch that while you're browsing. Oh, what happened to the video, you say? Well, click on the TonyLiveTV logo on the top left. Click on that. It's there. As a matter of fact, it will play in the background. So if you're listening to music or whatever, that's fine too. You can listen to that, go through your different manual pages, do what you want to do, go to the next page, back, save it, copy the link, share it, do all that kind of stuff. And that's still playing in the background. And when you click it, there's your live event right there playing as it was when it was hidden. All right, so that's something people don't realize, that's how you bring back and forth the video. Your next question is going to be, but Tony, I put a video in there and now I'm done with it. I want to go back to your videos. Well, click the playlist and you see this down here at the bottom right? Click on that. And there you are, right back at my 176 videos where you can go ahead and search. So update number 2 is going to be notes. As you notice, I clicked on that and it brought this up, and these notes are now clickable. Outside links, they'll open up your outside links. You can open up the different videos that are in here, right? Including, anyone's video, not just my video, as I've shown you, other people's video and their playlists. Remember the title. This is the title of the playlist and the owner of that playlist. So you can search through some of your favorites as well. Here, I also have this edit button, which we had before. However, it looks different. It says any website link, and then there's a colon, and then the link, and it's surrounded by these 2 brackets. Well, you don't have to remember any of that. If you want to put a link right there where my cursor is, you come in there and just say, my link. All right, and then the URL of that link, google.com, and then I'll add that link, and you see it created it. Now I can go ahead and say save. The window stays here, and then I can click that link right now. So that's all part of notes that you can edit now, and all the links on the inside. Before, you used to have to do this. You'd have to copy this link, copy it, and then cancel this or close it or whatever. You can close the whole thing and then come up here to open link and then paste it in here or open up a browser window, and then click open. All right, which it just opened up a browser. I don't have that shown to you, but it just opened up a browser window to Google. All right, even though I'm in here. As a matter of fact, you'll see that I'm in the app. This is an app that you can, when you visit the website with your browser, you can install this as an app. And that's how I use it. It's just better for me. But you can use it any way you want. But again, I know that people don't realize that they can just collapse that, and that takes away the video container. It's still playing, but it's not going to, I just want to make sure you know that it's there. That's it. Okay. Now, another feature that I did in the old YouTube embedded feature for playlists is that when you clicked on a video let's just say you click on a video like this. All right. We're playing this video right now. You can see it playing in the background, right? So, see what's nice is I can even control it without leaving my stuff here. So the way that YouTube used to do embedded videos is that once a video was started to play, when it reached the end of that video, it would just go to the next video. I didn't want that to happen. I want each video is going to play to the end. You can click to go to the next video. It's not that difficult to do. It's just a simple click. Let's say you're here at the 560 SL and you want to do an oil change. Don't forget to go to shared projects and see if what you're looking for is already there. I know there's no way to get a hold of me. I realize that. But the best way to get a hold of me and talk to me is through videos, through communicating in these videos, commenting, ask your questions. That's the best way. Otherwise, I'm a savvy guy. So I actually created an AI workflow a long time ago that takes care of my incoming email. So I don't just put my email address out there for everyone just to play with. I just don't do it. But I have it all being collected, and when certain things match certain criteria, then it's sent to me. So your questions is, oh, I got this car and all that. It's not going to get to me because a lot of people try to get to me. I don't have Messenger really. I don't have any of these ways that you want to get a hold of me. The best way is through YouTube. This is where I'm producing this content you're asking me questions about, because your question might help somebody else. Which reminds me, you see all these people right above me? Those are people who click that donate button right there. They're clicking that donate button and then they're filling in the amount, what they feel they can part with and help me out. That's great, because I enjoy doing what I'm doing right here. So I want you to know that. I'm going to continue. You can see the website is continually being updated. I'm trying new things, making things better, and it certainly is better in my opinion. This is my studio. If you want to see other things I do besides work on cars, go see me at TikTok. Yeah, but I'm not at TonyLiveTV over there. Over there, I'm just an old guy who fixes everything. Right there, I have it. That's it. Join me over there. Otherwise, I think this wraps up this video, and I want to thank you guys for supporting TonyLiveTV.com, my TonyLiveTV YouTube channel and all that. Remember, all these videos, including this one, is posted right there at TonyLiveTV.com. All the resources are there for you. All the manuals, all the stuff, the technical data. You can search through those manuals just like you can search through the videos, right? Oil removal instructions, the oil circuit, okay? The oil pressure, okay? It's all there and it's free. But click that donate button right there. I would really appreciate that, just like these people right here.